Hello everyone, welcome to episode 8 of my War Game Devlog. So, in the last episode, progress we made was bayonets, melees, and points in the top right, as you'll see here. But last episode we ended with a ton of bugs. Now let's just see if I can try and play the game normally without experiencing a bug. I also added this small class here, Royal Engineer, so building might be soon. Let's select Royal Engineer and see if we experience any bugs. So we're off to a good start. I haven't got the engineer gun. Okay, so one of the main problems here is, the aiming for some guns just doesn't... It's very buggy. So that's something I'm going to need to do. So I'm just going to really list down all these issues and I'm going to try and fix them one by one. Okay, so I've kind of fixed all the bugs I intended to fix. So now you can deploy with the spacebar. That works now. That was an issue. Also, when you aim in, it's not bugged. Basically, there was 2 welds in the character, and I forgot to remove them in the historical avatar. I don't know. There's a few other bugs, like you couldn't use the marching animation, and I've sort of made it toggleable now, so you don't have to hold down the control key. Along with some other things, but I think now I'm actually going to work on the evacuation because I've been putting that off for so long. So I think I'm going to start this off by just making a simple little rowing boat and seeing how that goes. Okay, so I've done the boat. I modelled this in Blender. I did have a few attempts, but this is only very basic. There's going to be different boats in the game, of course. And you'd think I'd be good at making boats because of sinking ship survival, but to be honest, not really. Hi all. So I've experimented with boats. I kind of just used the same script from Sinking Ship Survival, so I probably will showcase them later when I've kind of done a bit more experimenting. You'll see this here. This is called the Mole. That was very prominent Dunkirk. So I was currently going to work on that, but then I kind of thought, I think the beach itself and even the rest of the terrain kind of needs improvements. So I think that's what I'm going to work on now, just remaking the whole map, really. Okay, so it's been a couple days, but a lot of progress. And this is the map so far, and you'll notice the mole here. Still a work in progress, but I really kind of like it. Really does kind of set the theme. And I don't know if I mentioned before, but I changed the lighting because, of course, Dunkirk was very cloudy on the day of the assault. So I did generate. I used Roblox's built-in generate feature for. The only thing is, I don't know how to make trees. I was thinking about adding details like that to the map, but the other day, but I just was like, man, I can't do this, and I don't really want to add tree models. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah. So a bit more progress. So you'll see all these little blocks, all representing buildings that they're going to be. Blood is going to add a Greg's to a game set in the 1930s in France. So yeah, we got all these, and the mole here. I'm not sure if I'll have to check. I have no idea. I might have showed that last time. And then there's these headlands, bit of geography reference there. So yeah, I think I'm gonna just scrap the buildings I've already made. I think I need to kind of improve them and make them have more character, fitting more with Dunkirk. This is subject to change, of course, and we also have a nice car park here. I've also added these billboard GUIs, so you can kind of see where the points are. So even if you're in the middle of the town, you'll see that point A is all the way over there. Point B, yeah. Just kind of makes the game a bit more navigatable. So after that, I really kind of wanted to make a proper boat with actual speed, not just a rowing boat for the game. So I don't really have any experience with large models in Blender. So here's kind of one of my attempts where I actually drew out the plans for the boat in like the editing software I use, images, and that didn't end up that good. I mean, the mesh was very messy. You had vertices in random places, and it just didn't really look that good. So I did try again, and you can kind of see here the kind of finished result. Obviously, there isn't enough detail, but I really do like the railings I made on that, and I think it's definitely got potential for the future. So a bit of news, really. Obviously, with the game Dunkirk, it is a lot of the core features I plan to add are done. I'm just polishing and adding content to make the game kind of more suitable for production. So here I just kind of worked on UI. You can kind of see I've used this very green kind of. I haven't done the team UI yet. I'm going to have to do that in the future. But if I pick, say, allies, it's very green, I know, but it does look quite nice, to be honest. So yeah, and I've worked on the gun GUI as well down here. So I'll just pick, say, the SMG. Can I change the sounds of it? It's not that good. We've also got all these buildings to do. So yeah, I'm kind of really starting to try and really get the game kind of done. I'm not sure when it will be done, of course. I need to make sure it's proper polished, Yeah. So we've got all these buildings we made. I think I might get a few people I know to actually kind of make some of these. Yeah. And also I made a new Trello page just to keep up to date with my stuff I need to do. And also I made new test applications, so we have more of those now. I'm going to go through them on Sunday. And then I'm also commissioning people. I said I'd commission people for the clothing, so I'm currently trying to do that now, and also someone for the helmets. So yeah, that's progress so far. I really can't make this episode much longer, and I want to start a new episode, to be honest, with all this new stuff. So that's all for episode 8, I think. Thanks for watching today's video. Goodbye.